Previously on Jimmy Kimmel Live. From Hollywood, it's Jimmy Kimmel Live. Tonight, Josh Duhamel, Gary the Golden Bachelor, and music from Monologue with Cleo and the Cletos. And now, Jimmy Kimmel!
It's a big one tonight. It is. I'm sure you can feel the electricity because it's Taylor Swift night in America. Right. Taylor Swift is everywhere. She's in the movies. She's at the football game. She's in our hearts and our minds. This morning, I found her hiding in the trunk of my car. It's opening night for the Taylor Swift movie. It's expected to be the highest-grossing concert film of all time. They say it should easily make more than $100 million this weekend, possibly $200 million this weekend. And AMC, the chain that is distributing the film, has a whole new set of rules for this. They say selfies during the movie are permitted and dancing and singing are encouraged in the theater. And yet I got kicked out of Oppenheimer for doing the Macarena. It doesn't seem fair at all. But this is exciting. Putting this concert in theaters will give the fans the rare opportunity to finally hear the music of Taylor Swift, which is, Guillermo, you going to the show this weekend?
No, not this weekend, next week.
Next weekend?
Yeah.
Who are you going with?
Oh, with my wife.
With just your wife?
Yeah, I gotta take her, yeah.
Not your son?
No, not just my wife.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
It'll be a date night, huh?
Finally, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go this weekend and I'm gonna shush all the kids who are singing along. I'm just gonna ruin it for everyone. Hey, speaking of people who we are hopefully never ever getting back together with, Donald Trump is saying he's getting crazier by the day. He really is. Last night, he addressed the horrific terrorist attack on Israel by attacking Israel. Captain Bonespurs gave a doozy of a speech where, among other things, he said Hamas would never have gone into Israel if his election hadn't been rigged. He called Israel's defense minister a jerk. He did some axe grinding about Netanyahu and had some complimentary words about Israel's enemies in Lebanon. He's really angling for that Nobel Peace of Prize, and with all they have to worry about over there, Israel's communications minister had to put out a response saying we don't have to bother with him and the nonsense he spouts. Unfortunately, we do have to bother with it, but here's what Trump had to say about Hezbollah.
They said, gee, I hope Hezbollah doesn't attack from the north, because that's the most vulnerable spot. I said, wait a minute. You know, Hezbollah is very smart. They're all very smart. The press doesn't like when they say it. You know, I said that President Xi of China, 1.4 billion people, he controls it with an iron fist. I said, he's a very smart man. They killed me the next day. I said he was smart. What am I going to say? But Hezbollah, they're very smart.
Poor Eric. Trump never said he was smart. But he did say it about this guy.
Kanye is a smart guy.
That's right. And where is he throughout all of this? Mar-a-Lago was all over the place last night. He's throwing everything he possibly can against the wall.
And I'm sure that the cocaine that they found in the White House, that nobody, I'm sure, I feel certain it had nothing to do with Hunter and Joe, by the way. Here, Dad, have a little of this stuff. It's going to liven you up a little bit. Okay.
Now Sleepy Joe is also a cokehead. Pretty sure the hardest drug Joe Biden does is Rocky Road, but Trump gave some speech last night. At one point, he spent a full minute berating his microphone.
This is the worst microphone I think I've ever had. I hope you can hear me back there. Justin, don't pay the bill for this mic. I'm blowing out my voice talking to this stupid mic. This is the worst mic I've ever had. I'm trying to get their attention. Turn up the mic. Is it okay? And then I don't pay a bill, and they say, Trump doesn't pay his contractors. You know, it's unbelievable. It's a rotten, lousy mic.
By the way, it's the same thing he said about Mike Pence. And it's always fun to see him come up with new reasons not to pay people. And I have to say, for a guy who says he doesn't drink, all you have to do is slow him down a little, and you get a full-blown drunk Donald Trump.
Did you see the other day? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a little groggy. It's a little bit groggy. They say, get him off the stage and wearing off, man. Get him off.
Make that man the Speaker of the House, will you? Donald Trump will not be the next Speaker of the House, or maybe he will. We have no idea. Republicans can't seem to find anyone they agree on. Steve Scalise of Louisiana got the support of the GOP majority behind closed doors, but he hasn't been able to rustle up enough votes to actually seal the deal. Many Republicans have said they'll vote no for Scalise because he's getting caucus blocked by the mental patient wing of the party, including Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, and George Santos, who wrote last night, it's just past 9:40 p.m. I have yet to hear from the Speaker designate. So I've made my decision. And after 10 months and having zero contact or outreach from him, I've come to the conclusion that my vote doesn't matter to him. I'm now declaring I'm an anyone but Scalise, and come hell or high water, I won't change my mind. We need a Speaker that leads by including every single member of the team, not just some. That's not leadership. Oh, my stars. Isn't that... It must be very frustrating for George Santos sitting by the phone waiting to hear from Scalise. You know, they only give you one call in prison, and Santos then tweeted his support for Jim Jordan. Santos likes Jordan because when Jim Jordan sees a crime, he keeps his mouth shut. So, what a mess. The House only has until November 17th to pass legislation to fund the government, or there will be a shutdown, but they can't do anything until they have a speaker. In the meantime, we're all just waiting around like we're customers in line at the CVS pharmacy window. Any chance we'll get our insulin? Not looking good. You know what would make a great speaker? The Golden Bachelor. Everybody loves the Golden Bachelor. He's the GB himself. His name's Gary Turner. He's with us tonight. And after the show, Gary will be across the street at Walgreens signing bottles of Centrum Silver if you want to join him there. The Golden Bachelor is the show that puts the roses in osteoporosis. And I happen to find it relatable. It's the only show where the contestants have to get up to pee more times than I do during the episode. On tonight's show, they had a talent show where a fitness instructor named Leslie gave Gary a chance to sample her body of work.
Leslie's a very talented dancer, but she got a little dirty there, a little sexy there at the end. Yeah, maybe it was a little much.
Oh, my God. Somebody dial 911. Two of the bachelorettes just had a stroke. And then we have the flip side. We have Bachelor in Paradise, where America has been mesmerized by a woman named Sam's brave struggle against constipation.
So I'm at the rose ceremony, drenched in sweat, because I finally have to go to the bathroom. Of course, of all times, I have to go to the bathroom during the first rose ceremony. And I'm squeezing everything, like, I'm literally flexing my core, trying not to poop my pants.
Oh, my God. You know, if I was that chipmunk, I would sue ABC. I'd sue. I was just coming out of my hole. Now I'm poop on TV. Who would have ever guessed that constipation would be a storyline on Bachelor in Paradise and not on The Golden Bachelor? But I have a lot of questions for The Golden Bachelor, like why he spells Gary Gerry, and also why he didn't pick my Aunt Chippy. My Aunt Chippy was on the first episode of the show, and she didn't get a rose. I think she is. Partly maybe because it may have had a little something to do with the fact that you slept through the whole rose ceremony, but why do you think he didn't pick you, Aunt Chippy?
2 reasons.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, too fat, too old, and too tired.
Okay.
That's it.
And can't count?
Can't count. 2 reasons.
You know, Aunt Chippy is now a dating show veteran, so we thought we would get her take on another popular show, the HBO Max show, Naked Attraction. Have you heard about this show, Guillermo? Yeah. This is a dating show. The contestants pick out who they want to date based on their private parts. They show the... We thought it would be fun to have Aunt Chippy review it. She loves this kind of thing. So now, obviously, we had to blur out the dirty parts for our TV show, but for Aunt Chippy, we made sure she saw every uncensored inch. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. The program my Aunt Chippy is about to see has a lot of penises in it. A lot of penises. If you would like to see that in its entirety, click on the link in the description below. Viewer discretion is advised because of all the penises.